Today I am talking about my recent trip to the new Lusso Leather showroom in Markham, Ontario. You may have seen the review I did of my Luso A2 jacket, which I've been wearing constantly and I'm still super impressed with. So much so that here I am on my way or at the showroom to order a custom jacket from them this time around. This is the first time I've done an on-location video, but I had a blast. Wanted to share my experience both just of the showroom in general and also the process of ordering a custom jacket through them in person. But if you're not able to get to the showroom, you can still order all the customizations through the website. But for me, I'm close enough that I thought it would be worth the trip, and it definitely was. I met up with Hanan and he helped me through the whole process. It was really nice even just to kind of chat throughout and hear all about the manufacturer that they use in Turkey and the relationship that they have. And he pointed out to me all their jackets are made one at a time by one tailor, which is really cool. It's a different story from other large scale manufacturers where one jacket is going to get passed down the assembly line and you've got numerous different hands completing various parts of the process. These are all made start to finish by one tailor, and the quality control definitely reflects that. You can see all the care that's put into making these. So I made the trip down to 401 with a plan to order. They've got a model called the Levi bomber jacket, but I thought, you know what, I want to go in person and try it on, customize the leather choice, the hardware, the lining. But after trying on a whole bunch of different jackets, I ended up falling in love with something completely different. I don't want to say which one yet because I'm curious. If you've got any guesses, leave them in the comments and you'll find out soon enough once my jacket arrives and I get the full video up and live. But essentially the process for me was as follows. Step one, I just tried on a ton of jackets and wanted to really narrow down and decide on which jacket I wanted. In my case, I was just planning to confirm that it was going to be the bomber jacket, but you know, they've got so many great options that I ended up changing my mind once I got there. You'll notice that some of the ones that I'm actually putting on here are not my size because Hanan took all my measurements, or anybody going in would get measured so the jacket fits exactly how you want. But this just gave me an idea of how they look on and feel. I tried a bunch of shearling jackets. I tried the bomber, which I made the trip for. Some classic point collar styles, cafe racers. They've just got tons of different options, and you can see that on the website as well. And also I have a couple of pictures I grabbed here. This one is a custom point collar jacket that was made for a client that must be like just super tall. And I just wanted to highlight here, you can get entirely custom measurements if you need customized clothing. Or completely custom designs with logos. This one stood out for me because I was born a Leafs fan, but I'm also a Winnipeg Jets fan as my team of choice. And they were actually commissioned to make jackets for all of the Winnipeg Jets wives to wear for a whiteout game at the Canada Life Center, which I just thought was awesome. So I had to get a picture of that one. Step two, once I had an idea of the jacket, I took a look at all of the different leather options. They do have a bunch of sample hides available. Cowhide, sheepskins, lambskins. This cafe racer was made custom for a client with horsehide from the Horween Leather Tannery in Chicago. Just absolutely incredible. The horsehide is super stiff, tons of character, super heavy duty and impressive, obviously. But yeah, all kinds of different options. This one here I really thought was neat. It's a specialty sheepskin. I think he said it was called a bubble grain sheepskin. I could be wrong on that, but it just has a really nice large grain on it. Anyways, they've got lots of different options for leather, lots of different finishes. If you want a matte finish, distressed, heavy grain, smooth grain, pebble grain, if you want it, they've got it and can source it out for you. And then step three was just picking the final touches, which are the hardware and the lining. For hardware, you can choose gunmetal, silver, antique brass, or gold. It's all nice and heavy duty. They've got YKK zippers. For the lining, you can choose from a satin polyester, standard cotton fabrics, faux fur or real wool. You can even get a full shearling lining if that's what you're looking for. For the cotton fabrics, in some of the jackets in the showroom, they had different fabrics that they've used. A lot were in the satin polyester, like blacks and browns, which that's my preference for a lining anyways. But if you're looking for the cotton fabric, you can either just kind of describe what you're looking for. If you want, like, say a red buffalo plaid, or a blue plaid or something like that, and they can source it for you, or you can send pictures. But again, I prefer a satin polyester lining, so that's what I went with. And then step 4, just confirming measurements. Since I already have a Luso jacket and have some familiarity with their sizing, I kind of had a good idea, but it was nice to get measured up in person just to confirm that. You'll notice I have a hoodie on in all of these videos and when I'm getting measured, which was by my request. I wanted to get it done while wearing a thick hoodie because that's what I'll often have on under the jacket. So I just wanted to get an idea of how it would fit that way. And then the final step, now I just wait for it to arrive. So that was my experience at the Lusso Leather showroom. 100% it was worth the drive. I had so much fun being there and talking with Hanan about his history with the company and leather jackets. Really neat, and also just being able to try on all those different jackets was awesome. I'm super excited for the jacket to arrive. I'll be sure to do a full video review on the results. I did leave a link to their website if you want to check out some of their jackets, or feel free to leave any questions in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. Okay, thank you so much for checking out the video.